So now I had to say that. Hey y'all, the thing on, yo. Nah, I didn't do that. No, I had to set up. I had to get my internet right. Oh Lord. What defense I'm gonna play with? Okay, now know what I'm gonna do right now. I'm waiting on you, bro. I'm in. Yeah, that's what I'm playing with. I got the screen, bro. Oh, I got Baltimore. I got Baltimore. Oh, Aaron Judge back up. Good eye. Come on, Aaron. Oh, the game started? Okay, then. Oh, you got Green Bay? Okay, then. I need Aaron Judge to hit a home run.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, Ncaa26 Bank Stadium.
That nigga a beast, bro. God damn.
On tap here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers.
That nigga come in the World Tournament and hit 2 home runs, nigga. Nigga need to play like that in the playoffs. Look like dude. They did bullshit. Nigga got me out my element.
From Ncaa Bank Stadium. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
He might be no something. And this shit look real, bro.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Jackson now. A slant route caught by Bateman. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. It's a gain of 4. To throw is Jackson.
Shit. Oh, shit. Mojo might be knowing last night.
Look at the big fella go. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
But what are you talking about?
Mark Andrews, 62 yards.
What are you talking about? Scores or no? What are you talking about? Where's your eye?
Right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage.
I'm about to hang up, bro. I'll call you after the game, bro. That nigga about to blow me.
And that makes the
I'll be back.
after the touchdown. Luke back out to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Bagel.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Field flat, stick, red, cycle.
To throw now. Here's Love. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Yeah, he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Two things to watch. First, his strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum,
Hey, Siri,
it's hard
call
for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. A short throw caught by Andrews. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Sit up. Let's go. Sit up. Sit up.
And he'll go right back to Andrews. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Hey, Alpha, sit up.
Here's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
180.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the Packers' 30-yard line.
Hands up. Sit up.
Off the option, here's Henry. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Sit up. 180. Sit up.
Throw left side complete. That's Flowers. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Off the option, here's Henry. 4 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Luke now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Next to score, Ravens 14, Packers nothing. Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go. Black.
And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Reed. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed, 50 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Jackson to throw. Throw caught by Flowers. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Second and 15.
180. 180. Come on. 180. Ready, shot. Go. Go ahead.
Now Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good, and then you give up the touchdown on the last drive, now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Right? Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Love fires up quickly outside. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And Love wants to shift things around.
Come on. Blue strike. Red. Stop. 60 red. Ready.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Jacobs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Let's go now. Set.
Jacobs going to try the middle. Shedding through the defense. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Here's 2nd and 3.
Ready, ready. Rail, 10 block, fight, 6, mega. Hut, hut.
Now Love. This is caught. That's a Packers touchdown. Tucker Kraft from 10 yards out. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. McManus's point after is good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete.
Easy, ready.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Change it.
Now it's Jackson. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Hey, middle. Sit on. Report. Hey.
They'll set up a throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now it's Jackson. Yet again, targeting and fighting Mark Andrews. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They'll get 5 out of the scramble and hit 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Now 2nd and 5. Throwing is Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Jackson. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
And that is no good. Hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. To get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even 1st half, all tied on the scoreboard. A solid stiff arm. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27.
52 blue, field green. Blue field, long set.
Here's Love. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
I like his awareness in the pocket there. Nowhere to go with the football. So instead of forcing it to the sideline, he's just going to put this one into the harbor and live to fight another down without getting wet.
Let's go now. Black, 95. Right,
And now Love going to change things up.
Red, cycle. Huge, yellow, 6, black shot. Yellow, blue. Ready?
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. That's taken in by Kraft. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Throwing. Love. Touchdown! Tucker Kraft, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Packers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. McManus now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Off the option, here's Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Off the option, here's Henry. And not much room to operate as they'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake in the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. He was able to run free after the catch.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Jackson now. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And the Packers pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Ravens take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
To kick off for Baltimore.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents. I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
That's another Packers first down. It's a game of 23 yards.
To throw now, here's Love. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Green. Eat old blue. Slide through.
Going back to Love. Right side to Watson. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown.
Christian Watson. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Now McManus for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. They'll run it again with Henry. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. The offense on third down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4. Jackson going to keep it. A dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage all also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Set, hut. 60 red. 60 red. Smash, red. Ready?
Following the interception, Love. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Set. Blue strike, red. Foot, drill, green. 6. Mega. Hut, hut.
Love now. Now this throw deep for Kraft. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Let's go. 52
Love,
black.
he's going to change the play here.
Watch out now. 6 steel, black. Edo blue, black shot, you, yellow. Ready, ready.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
52 blue, green jack, slice blue. Blaster, 6, claws red. White, white, 10.
Love looking to throw it. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Yellow, 22. Drill, 52. Black ultra, smash, red, red, cycle. Blue striker, drill green.
Love. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. First down would have been nice, but now you get to kick the field goal, still go up 2 scores.
They tried to get it, though, didn't they? Threw the pass, got the completion just short of the first down. But you're exactly right. Run the field goal unit out there, kick it, put it through the post, go up 2 scores.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
10 black, 6, Edo blue. You, yellow. Ready?
Now it looks like he'll throw here. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Packers have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. He's got them out.
Go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give, cause that's your birthday. You can find me in the club, full of Mama, I got what you need if you need to feel it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug if you're in the getting it. You can find me in the club, full up. Mama, I got what you need if you need to feel it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug if you're in the getting it. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like Eminem, you get plenty of groupie love. Look, homie, ain't nothing changed. Rolls down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man. Running, man. Watch how I move, you mistake before I play up. Been hit with a but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood, in the lady saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But holla in New York, the show, they tell you I'm local. And the plan is to put the rap game in the choke. I'm fully focused, man. My money on my mind, got a meal out the bill, and I'm still in the grind. Now shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. A girl from Wooded, they ready to find me in the club. Full up, mama, I got what you need if you need to feel it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug if you're in the getting it. You can find me in the club, full up. Mama, I got what you need if you need to feel it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug if you're in the getting it. My flow, my show brought me to go. That brought me all my fancy things. My crib, my cars, my clothes, my jewels. Look, homie, I done came up and I ain't changing. You should love it way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you be happy I made it. I'm that cat by the bars to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, right? Hit the bumpin' in the club, it's on. I'm with my eyes to chicks. If she smash, she gone. Hit the roof on fire, man. Just let it burn. If the talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned. I'ma tell you what banks told me, cause go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate, then watch the money pile up. Or we can go upside there with a, come on, they know where we be. You can find me in the club, full up. Mama, I got what you need if you need to feel it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug if you're in the getting it. You can find me in the club, full up. Mama, I got what you need if you need to feel it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug if you're in the getting it. Don't try to act like you don't know who we be, neither. We in the club all the time, it's a problem, pop on. Shady Aftermath.
like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. I'm Little Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Swift for sale, like 5 below.
Yeah, in the club now like I'm Diddy. Counting these notes like a MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future.
Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the moat train. Soft up, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB make it get slapped.
It's so rugged, so right. It's so rugged, so right. It's so right.
Yeah, hey, down with my brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California, speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Talk to me wild like they ain't tired to be drowned like